Hi friends, welcome to Nisha's Food Hut. Today we are going to look at the tips that we are going to follow in our kitchen, which gives a large benefits for us. So why wait? Let's move on to the tips. If you see our vacuum flask or oil container or our kids water bottle that have been kept washed and cannot be used so longer time till the school opens or till we use the containers unless if it is needed to get rid of some that raw smell, a kind of smell that comes from the flask container or the bottle. I'm going to use 3 ilachis which are naturally fragranted, and I'm going to just crush it and I'm going to add it to the vacuum flask. And if you do like this, the vacuum flask, the oil container, or let it be the kids school water bottle, it stays fresh and it does not gives the smell that comes raw when we open it after a long time. This tip stands to be very useful for all the homemakers who are indeed very much tired after keeping washing the water bottles. The next tip is the peeled onion. When it is cutted, our eyes gets more tearful. To get rid of that, I'm just going to poke a knife into the onion and I'm just going to dry roast the onion to the stove flame. The liquid that is present in the onion naturally gives us the tears when we cut the onion. So just we are going to dry the onion a bit for 30 seconds. Don't overdo it because the onion will get burnt. Doing this helps us to cut the onion without any hurdle. So here if you see at the top of the onion, it is little burnt now. So this is the perfect time for us to stop drying it. And if you see, this is the first symptom that we should stop roasting it a bit, because the entire moisture of the onion will be taken away if you over roast it. This stands to be the most useful tip for all the homemakers. The next tip that we are going to look is, we are going to make a perfect organizer from this t-shirt which I have taken. The t-shirt should not be torn, or it should not be a light weighted or the color discolored. It should be as fresh as possible. Now if you see, now I'm just going to take the hands part inside the t-shirt without pulling the entire t-shirt out. I'm just going to take the hand part of the t-shirt inside. That is the only thing that we have to do, and the other hand side I'm going to just pull it inside. And now if you see, the t-shirt will look like a sleeveless t-shirt if you see. So let the t-shirt be it. Now for my briefcase, my travel bag, I'm just going to wear this t-shirt to my travel bag. So it stands to be the best organizer which helps us from the bag getting dusted or damaged. Just make it wear the same way we used to wear the t-shirt. If the hand has come out, it is completely fine. We can just poke it inside. Just make it as comfortable so that the organizer gets fit to the briefcase very well. If you see, the hand part has come out on my side, but it's okay for me. I'm just poking it inside so that this stands to be the best organizer. We can pull it up and down the time we need it, and we can make use of it after a long travel after coming home. You see the hand has come out, it's okay, you can pin it inside and you can keep it as it is. This is a great tip for the travelers who are always on a travel. It helps a lot to keep the bag clean and very neat. Moving on to the next tip. If your pillow is not having a proper pillow cover, don't worry. You have an extremely simple tip that we are going to follow here. Here is my pillow which is not having a proper cover. I'm using my shawl. It will be perfect if you use a cotton shawl for this. For a more attraction, I'm using a transparent shawl to it. I'm just going to cover it up from the sides. If you see, the border of the shawl comes inside. The other border of the shawl also will come inside. You have to just fold it like this perfectly. Fold the ends as well as same as we have done to the center. Like this. So it is perfectly folded now. And what we have to do is, we are going to just fold from the ends. Just keep folding once or twice. That is perfectly enough. If you see now, I have folded twice. The other end also should be followed the same. If you are going to use a transparent shawl, this is the appearance which will it have. I always prefer a cotton shawl for you all to make use of a pillow cover when it is not available. And I'm going to use safety pins for it to well set so that it doesn't come out when we use it. Here are the safety pins. Don't use many safety pins. We are going to just use it underneath the shawl. That is all. Just pin it in the center. Make sure that the pin doesn't come out. And if you see, our instant pillow cover is ready. Cotton shawl always work good on this tip. As it is a transparent shawl, you have a different type of look. If you like all these tips and tricks that I have mentioned in this video, subscribe to Nisha's Food Hut and press the bell icon for my future videos. Stay in touch. Keep watching. Thank you.